What's going on, successors? What's going on, successors? Today is Tuesday and it's March 11th, 2025. I'm excited today because every Tuesday, you all already know how it goes. We give you a live masterclass. All right. That is the purpose of Teach Me Tuesday. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing kicked off. But I can't go anywhere without my co host. Come on out, producer Britt. Come on out here. Come on out. Come on out.
Hey.
How we feeling? How we feeling? Teach Me Tuesday. How we
Feeling
feeling?
good. Teach Me Tuesday. We're here, Happy Women's History Month.
Happy Women's History Month. And on this Teach Me Tuesday, we got a special guest in the studio. We're going to get to that in a little bit.
Yes,
Okay,
I'm excited. Our first guest, Jonathan, our first guest.
Let's go. Excited. But you got something you want to share with us first, though. You got some information.
Oh, yeah, of course. So, right now, we're going to bring out our special guest, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
okay.
gonna bring her out, but you got some stuff you want to show?
Yes.
Come on, producer.
So,
Go ahead, do your thing.
let me just set it. Let me set this right. Okay.
All right. And y'all, we're live. Like producer Britt always reminds us, we're live. So this is live. This is local. So as y'all seeing the things happen.
While I'm doing that, Jonathan can work on getting our special guest back. Okay. So y'all. Oh, there she is. All right. So y'all, we are going to talk about my women's history fact today is Miss Amy Sherald. Okay, Amy Sherald is an American painter. She works mostly as a artist that depicts African Americans in everyday settings. Her style is simplified realism involving stage photographs and of her subjects. She's best known, Jonathan, for painting Michelle Obama, her portrait that's in the museum. Yes. And
that's a privilege.
She also painted Breonna Taylor as well.
Wow.
Yes.
That is
You've seen both of these pictures before, correct?
I actually have not. So you're exposing me because I actually have not seen those pictures before. Yeah.
Jack, get on him. What you mean you ain't never seen these? But that's crazy. So these are just another portrait of hers that she's done. So So that's Amy Sherald. That's Amy Sherald, and that's my women's history fact of the day. So if you're out there buying art, maybe someone that's inspired by her. So yeah. So next on to what I saw scrolling. Okay, so Jonathan.
Yeah.
You're a podcast man. This is a new podcast. This is some power right here. What do you think about this podcast? What you read on it? I know you saw it.
So this is extremely iconic for a few reasons. One, Michelle and Barack have a production company. I don't know if many people know that. They have a production company, and her brother actually was already co-hosting a different podcast with a college coach.
I did not know that.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So now seeing her brother and her doing this, like, this is just one of those things where it's a great opportunity to really understand the influence and leverage you have, and to now be able to take that influence and tell the stories that you want to tell, just like here with Speaker Success, right? We like to tell those stories for the marginalized communities to get those out. So I love this.
Yeah.
I love this story.
Yeah, same. I love this. Same. My next story, hold on. I gotta get to this one. This one really hurts. Southwest, they're charging for those bags, Jonathan. Can you believe that?
I mean, the economy is where it is right now. So with Southwest now charging, we kind of knew it was gonna happen eventually.
I know.
But
too good to be true.
We didn't want it to. We didn't want it to.
Yeah. 2 free bags, 1 carry-on, 1 personal item. I mean, you can get so much stuff on Southwest. That's why I loved it. But it's gone.
That's why I always book at Southwest too.
It's the end of an era. No assigned seats. First come, first serve. Do your thing. Love it.
Crazy. Producer Britt. Little known fact: when Southwest first started, when people would buy tickets, they would give them like a handle of brown with their ticket. Like when they made
Oh.
the purchase, it was like kind of like a, this is free with purchase.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. When I heard the story, I was like, no way. But hey,
Crazy.
little known fact. Little known
So,
fact.
you wear Converse, don't you? I know you had a
I
pair
got
of
a couple pair of Converse in the closet. Yeah.
Converse is stepping into the loafer world. They said we want to get a little taste of this.
Uh,
They're not.
those don't look bad. Those don't look
Oh,
bad.
yeah. Converse. I bet
Don't.
they're super comfortable too.
I'm curious what that price tag gonna look like, but those ain't bad. That's not bad.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not
The
bad.
price hasn't
That's not
come
bad
out
right
yet, but yeah, this is the All Star Coupe GP loafer. Okay. Yeah.
there. Okay.
Yeah, black and white. Black
All
and
Star
white.
Coupe GP loafer. Okay.
GP
GT loafer.
loafer. That's what I'm
Mm,
saying. So you got some of them
okay.
GPs on, put some Converse on.
I'm not mad
But
at it.
yeah, okay. My last story, I had to leave you with this one, Jonathan. I'm always finding something funny, just hilarious. So this is car jujitsu, and this is real. So I just want you to watch this video really quick.
Show your hands.
Wes Train,
Down.
veteran. Jeff's out first, but Wes is quicker, and Jeff seems to get the jump on the wrestling. There goes the rearview mirror, and now we've got two big bulls in dogfight position in the front seat of a Toyota Scion.
Real.
Jeff's going to use some good wrestling here, but
way.
Wes is a tough, strong kid.
No.
Guys,
No.
you can win at anything, okay? You can win at anything. I just learned today, I didn't want to show the video because it was disturbing, but they have like a Tootsie Roll, like a sucker.
Okay.
Competition. It's a
No,
competition. Yes,
no,
it
they
is.
don't.
I didn't want to show it because you looked that one up on your own. But that one, it's a competition. It's a competition.
Wait. What's the
Coach
competition?
Terry! Coach Terry!
Wait. What's the competition for who can bite it the fat? Like, what is it?
Who can melt it the fastest?
Oh yeah, I'm glad you didn't pull that up on here. Lord, we try to keep it clean for the
No.
family.
Okay, I can't talk about that. But yeah, they have competition for everything. Yeah. If you tune in on Thursday. I got another funny one. I didn't want to do two in a row. But the other one, this one on Thursday, your kids can get a scholarship in anything. Okay? That's all I gotta say, Jonathan. They'll be able to get a scholarship in anything. But okay, y'all. So that's all I had for what I saw scrolling. If you saw something scrolling, if you want me to share it on the show, send me a DM at Producer Brit on Instagram or TikTok. But right now, Jonathan, what do we got coming up?
We got our first guest coming up on the show. Our first guest since we revamped this thing. We amped up, and y'all are in for a true treat with our guests when we come back. It's a true treat. So y'all better stay tuned. Get your pen pad, get your notebook, whatever it is that you take notes on, because this is going to benefit your life. All right, it's going to benefit your life. So make sure you subscribe. We're about to go to a quick commercial break. And then when we come back, Producer Britt, I'm going to let you say it. I'm going to let you say it because I know you want to say it.
We'll be back with more Speak Your Success.
Looking for an exciting workout that's not only fun but makes you feel alive? It's time to step up your fitness. Extreme Hip Hop with Treese, that's your answer. This isn't your typical workout. Extreme Hip Hop with Treese is an energizing step workout that combines simple moves with fresh beats, both old and new, creating an atmosphere that makes fitness exciting. With a focus on all elements of fitness, cardio, muscular conditioning, flexibility, and balance, you're guaranteed to burn calories and get addicted to the energy. Extreme becomes your safe space, which is a welcome environment where everyone is accepted. It's where you can let go of those worries of the world and focus on getting healthy. Ready to get energized? Join Extreme Hip Hop with Treese today. All right. Family, welcome back to Speak Your Success. And like I told you all before, today you are in for a true treat. Okay, so I don't want to waste any more time. And y'all, I want you to interview, I want to introduce, excuse me, I want to introduce and I want you all to meet, Miss Brianna, AKA Be Budgeted. She's an entrepreneur and a financial coach who's helped over 41,000 followers transform their financial futures. Get that, 41K. That's not a misprint. 41K. That's a lot of people. Okay. As a dedicated saving money specialist, she teaches people how to master saving without giving up their dream lifestyle. Okay. Proving that financial freedom and enjoying life can go hand in hand. Y'all, without further ado, I want to introduce our first guest on the show. Please welcome Miss B Budgeted herself, Sister Brianna. Brianna, how are you?
Hello,
Good. How are
Brianna.
you?
Doing great. Welcome. I want you to know, like,
Yes.
this is a true honor for us. This is a true treat to be able to have you. I know, we've been connected for a little bit by way of, DBN. Shout out to Words Taylor. But yeah, it's just great to have you on and just to be able to learn from you.
Yes. I'm excited. And I'm going to just let y'all know that that's only one platform. Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's only one platform. But,
Because
I got
you're
TikTok.
hot on TikTok too, right?
Yeah, 197,000. YouTube, I got 8,000.
Wow.
Facebook group, my own Facebook group, it's like 22,000. So I'm helping the people. I'm helping the
Oh
people.
man, wow. Congratulations. Kudos to you, girl. You go.
Yeah, thank you.
Hold on, wait a minute. So on all platforms, what do those numbers look like on all platforms? Because that sounds like you over 200,000, like,
Sounds like
strong.
she's about half.
So TikTok is 197.2. Facebook group is 22.6K. You have IG sitting at 41. Was that 41.6? I'm everywhere, y'all. Threads, I have 5,466.
Are you consistent with this? Do you have help with this? Are you doing it by yourself? Can you talk to us
All by
about
myself.
that?
All by myself. So I record my videos, I edit my videos, I post my videos, I do my captions, I do the text on screen, I do my own emails, yeah. So right now I am a one band sound, but it's coming. I said 2025 God was going to give me my group, my people, I need some help.
Hey, amen to you. It's coming, girl. So
Yeah.
when you say you do everything by yourself, what are when did you start this? That was my question. Yeah, when did you start?
So my very first opening of Be Budgeted was in 2022. So November 2022.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we're coming up on 2 years.
Wow, congratulations.
Oh
That's awesome.
wow.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
I had a candle business first.
Uh-huh.
I have now put the candle business and the budget business together. So what I do is I have financial Bible scriptures as my candle names. So
Ah,
yeah, so I
that is
kind of put them
clever.
together.
Yes, that is smart, girl. Yeah. Yeah, be
And I started
budgeted. You
doing
got it, girl.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I started doing that during COVID. So when COVID first hit, I was
Mm.
like, man, I'm in the house. I need something to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I love candles. So I started researching and
Mm-hmm.
been making my own candles ever since. I have not been to Bath and Body Works since about 20,
Yeah. I feel you on that.
2021.
I definitely cut them out of my life as well. Yeah.
Wow.
I feel
Wow.
you.
Well, okay, Bree. So I wanna hear just a little bit and allow the people to get to know, like, a little bit more about you on the family side, because I know you just got back from Vegas not long ago, right? So, so with you doing all this, like, you're also a wife, and just tell us a little bit about what the family life looked like too.
So I'm originally from Delaware. So Dover, Delaware is where we're from. But about almost 8 years now, we have been in Houston, Texas. So I met my husband as I was graduating high school, going into college, and I went to college in North Carolina. So I went to
Oh,
Greensboro,
that's
UNCG.
nice.
Yeah.
That's
And at first I was like, I'm in college, like he ain't about to be serious. And
yeah.
then he ended up taking a train down there and I was like, oh, maybe he is a little serious.
A
So I was like,
train is crazy. Yeah.
Let's
He
talk
really
that's
about
the
wanted
love
to see
now.
commitment.
you, Bree. He really wanted to see you. He really
Commitment. Commitment. So we ended up getting pregnant with our oldest, who is
Mhm.
now 12.
Uh-huh.
And I ended up moving back home and then ended up finishing my first degree, which is elementary education degree in Delaware. And then
Okay.
as I was getting my master's degree, we had my second child, which is he'll be 10 in May. So I was working as a waitress. I was getting ready to plan a wedding, and I had one child, and then I was pregnant with the other one. So it was a
Lord.
lot going on.
Whoa,
And
yes, it
so
was. In a good way.
I graduated with my master's in May,
Uh-huh.
and then we got married in August of that
Mm.
same year. Had my son. It was like, okay, we got to do something. So we ended up moving, packing up whatever we could in the car. We didn't
Mm.
Mhm.
have no jobs lined up. We only had an apartment lined up.
Wow.
So, we come out here and we blow through savings because, we didn't have nothing lined up. So I got a job as a waitress out here. And then I also got a job with CPS. So I was working both jobs and we didn't have no help. So it was like we had to work opposite shifts so that we could take care of the kids and put them in daycare. And we had a lot going on the whole
Wow.
time.
Yeah, getting it all together. Yeah, getting it all
We
together.
yeah, yeah.
So
So,
y'all, so
it
y'all,
really kicked
man,
in.
oh, go, Bree, go ahead, because
Oh, no, I
I'm
was
just
about
saying,
to
like,
say
I'm
it
sitting there
really kicked
listening.
in because I was making fast cash,
Mm-hmm.
but I couldn't
Uh-huh.
keep it. So I was
Yeah.
like, I gotta do something about this because I mean, one night I can make $600.
Mm-hmm.
One night I can make $300, and then it just seemed like it was gone. So I'm like, where's this
Yeah.
money going?
Yeah, server
So
money goes very fast. I've been a waitress
Very quick.
before,
yeah,
and it's like it's in your
yeah.
hand and it's gone. Like it's just gone.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
Because you're like, I can pick up a shift tomorrow, and I'll be
Yes,
okay. I make
exactly.
the money back. So my
Exactly.
mindset was, my mindset was stuck on literally like, get it, spend it, get it, spend it, get it, spend it. So I
Mm.
was like, okay, I gotta
Mm,
sit down and really focus on where this money is going because we're making good money.
for sure.
Like I'm working for the state, I'm getting that. I'm getting extra money for
Mm-hmm.
mileage, and I was still getting cash from waitressing. So I'm like, where is it's coming and it's going? Where is it going? So then I sat down, really dug into my budget, and just took off from there. So I got
Huh.
on my budget, then I fell off my budget, then I got on my budget, then I fell off my budget, and I said, okay, God, before I turn 30, I want to really commit to God, finances, in my family. Like
Mm.
I really wanted to go in,
Mm,
like I did all that I wanted to do in my 20s. We made money, we lost money, we moved, we put
Yeah.
ourselves in a hole,
Yeah.
but I was like, we got to build ourselves out. So
Yeah.
when I
Definitely stepping out
turned
on faith.
30,
Yeah.
when I turned 30, I said that was enough. So I started doing it really heavy for myself. But
Mm-hmm.
then that's when I opened Be Budgeted in November of 2022. So I'm helping clients, and I noticed that they were in the same pattern. So they would get on their budget. They'd be like, I'm doing so good. Then they would fall off their budget. And I'm like, well, what happened? And they'll tell me, and it's like the same stuff. So it was really like the commitment, the discipline, where the money was going. So I did research and I ended up going back and studying for money trauma. So I got certified in
Ah.
money trauma coaching because I
Mm.
always kept asking, like, why? Like, why do we do this? Why this? And I
Yeah,
was like,
understanding money.
mhm,
And that's one thing that a lot of people
absolutely.
don't do. They don't understand money. Because I know
Yep.
psychology. Mhm.
I'm learning right now and like learning the deeper meaning of it and really getting into
Mhm.
it. So yeah, this is great for me. So I'm listening. Mm.
So as I'm in there, it really clicked to me that like everybody may seem like they're in the same situation, but they all come from different backgrounds. I said,
Mm.
Mhm.
and although I grew up and was, well off, my parents always provided,
Mhm.
like I never felt any
Right.
like disconnect anything, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, y'all did a great job of that.
Mm-hmm.
But there's people who had nothing and we're still both in the same situation. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I need to figure this out because I really want to know, like, why are we the way that we are? Like,
Right.
especially with
Yeah.
money, because money
Right.
gets such a bad
Yeah.
rep, but it's like money is really just a tool. Money is energy. The energy that you put into the money is the energy that the money is going to give back.
Mm,
So
I love
I
that.
ended up getting certified in that. And now I help people on a more deeper level because I can really get to, okay, well, you're not just an overspender, you overspend because you're trying to cope with this, right? So now it's getting
Ah.
into your actual true money story, because just like no two people are the same, no two budgets are the same,
Mhm.
no two money management is ever going to be the same. So it's like each individual is how I look now. Instead of saying, hey, here's a budget, go do your budget.
Mm,
Now it's like,
Mm.
okay, here's your budget, but here's how you're going to stick with it, because this
right.
is how you react to things. This is
Personalized for you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Uh-huh.
So
I like that. I
and,
like
yeah,
that a lot.
and now I'm here.
Oh my goodness, Bree! All I'm gonna say is I feel like you stepping on my toes just a little bit. Brittany, she's stepping on my toes just a little bit. And we talking this budget talk, and she's talking about some of the trauma with money and the psychology around money and energy with money. But we gonna take a quick break. I don't want y'all to go nowhere. We're gonna take a quick break because when we come back on Speak Your Success, we're about to dive into some of these strategies that Coach Bree is talking about, and we're gonna all learn tonight. We're all gonna learn tonight. So make sure you hit the subscribe button just down below, and we'll be right back with more Speak Your Success. Do you want to feel confident in your skin every day? Introducing Skin Rituals, a luxury home-based skin studio that specializes in hyperpigmentation, acne, and personalized treatments for every skin type. Owned by solo esthetician and registered nurse Courtney Durham, Skin Rituals is all about curating facial treatments designed just for you. Hydrate, brighten, nourish, and soothe your skin with expert care and cutting-edge techniques that promote natural healing. Whether you're looking for a relaxing facial or a transformative chemical peel, Skin Rituals offers results-driven treatment tailored to your needs. With over 7 years of experience, Courtney's goal is to help you safely achieve the healthy skin that you deserve. At Skin Rituals, we believe that taking care of your skin is an investment in your confidence. Book your appointment today and leave every session feeling grateful for the choice that you made to take care of yourself. Skin Rituals, because your skin deserves the very best. All right, family. All right, welcome back to Speak Your Success. And y'all, as we are here tonight with Miss B Budgeter herself, I want to also let you all know that as you all are tuned in, if you all have questions, be sure to drop your questions in the comment section, and then we can bring those to Coach Bree, and then we can all get some insight tonight. But now we're about to go ahead and get ready to dive in to our conversation with Coach Bree. Miss B Budgeted, y'all. Welcome back to Speak Your Success. Bree, you
Yes.
were talking earlier about getting certified. You said becoming a certified. Give
Money
us the
trauma coach.
certified money trauma coach. So, i- in that, like, what is it that you have realized or you've seen? Like, it's one of the biggest issues with the clients that approach you. As they want to start working with you and they're just trying to get some help.
That just like everybody else growing up, we get taught that bills are like number one. We got to pay our bills. Bills got to be paid. If you pay bills and you might not have money left over, you're still okay because you are being responsible with paying the bills. And
But it's
I
so
come
hard,
in,
Bree. It's so
uh-uh,
hard.
I come in and I scratch all that because savings is going to be number one.
Hmm.
Always. You should, and that's where the pay yourself first comes in. If y'all have ever heard, those big financial gurus, they tell you you should pay yourself first. You should invest. You should be putting stuff into your, your future, as in like your retirement plans and all of that, right? They're not saying that just to say that. They're saying that because it's real. But as you grow up, and the thing that you're learning is, let me pay my bills, and that's what you hear your parents say, and everything is about bills, 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 you're going to fall
Mhm.
into that same thing of only worrying about bills. So when people say, okay, well, my bills are paid, I'm like, is that really how you want to live? Do you just want to pay bills and go to work and pay bills and that's it? No,
Mm.
you don't. So you have to understand
Okay, Bree, get
what
us in. Okay, let's get into it. I'm ready. She's about
you have
to.
to understand what leveraging that money is doing. And that's when the 7 money buckets comes into play. So I always teach people that there are 7 areas your money should be going every single check. Every single time you have money deposited, these are the 7 areas. You do have bills, you have expenses. So your expenses are going to be like your gas, your groceries, your household items, toiletries, things like that. Your fun is going to be personal spending. Your debt, of course, is paying back anything that you owe. Then you have
Mhm.
savings. So savings is going to be 15%, which is your emergency fund, vacation fund, new home fund, car maintenance fund, kids, extracurriculars, if they play sports and things like that, you'll have it in there. And the big thing about this bucket is you're saving it for when you do need it, so that, I mean, when you don't need it, so that when you do need it, you have it. So most people
Mm.
think, well, I'm just going to wait until the check before, or, think. I
Mm-hmm.
started saving for holiday season in January because I know
Right.
that holiday season is the same time every year. I know that
Mhm.
birthdays are the same time every year. I know summer break is the same time every year. So I'm going to start saving as early as possible so that I can do small amounts instead of taking $800 from one check. I can put away 25 this check, next check put away 25 more. Now I'm already at 50. So
Mm.
if I wait, I'm going to have to dish out more, which is going to affect everything else. If I save within my automatic 15% and then I give it a job, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whether that's vacation fund,
Yeah.
whether that's sports, like I said, whether that's house, whatever it is, I'm going to have it when it's time for me to have it. So instead of me saying, oh man, I need to go pick up hours, or I need to do this, I already have it. So it's there. I can do what I need to do and I can keep going. So then you have investments, 10%. Even if you're not ready to invest, put away that 10%. That way, again,
I
it's there
like
when you're
that.
ready.
I like that, Bree.
That's
So
strong.
when
That is
you're
strong.
Mm-hmm.
right, because
Strong.
if an opportunity comes and you don't have the money, that's a missed opportunity. But if
Right.
you prepare and you're like,
Ooh.
I know I want to do something at some point, like me, I know I want to invest. So I
Mm-hmm.
have a envelope that says new investment. Do I know what I want to invest in yet? No, I already do mutual funds, but maybe I want to go flip a house, right? So I'm
Mm.
already, saving up so that way I can have that money available and I don't have to prolong or push back anything because I'm being prepared. And that's what a budget is. I always tell, like when I'm live or something, I say a budget is not a restriction, it's a plan. So all you're doing is planning out where your money needs to go. And then future is just going to be like your retirement. I always say it with future as well. We're not leaving behind burdens, we're leaving behind legacies. So
All
what that
right.
means is
Amen. Mm.
you need
Yeah,
to know
yeah,
what
yeah.
you're doing with your stuff. You need to be having your will put together. You need to have your life insurance put together. You need to stop having those generational pass downs of having your family having to do certain things because you left a mess. No, we want to make
Mm.
sure that we are setting that up. And all you have to do is at least give 5% of your paycheck. Because again, small amounts are always going to add up to your bigger goal. So those are
Yeah.
the 7 areas. These are the percentages that I believe they should be as well. So bills should not be more than 45% of your income. That's the
Mm.
first place that most people go wrong
Bree,
because
you
it's
a tough
taking up.
coach. I could tell. You a tough coach, girl. You are a
And it
tough coach. You gonna make us save. You don't give no
was,
you don't give no choices. I see it. I like it. I like it.
And that every time I'm live, my husband's like, "Why are you yelling at them people?" I'm like, "I'm not yelling. I just need them to hear
She's
me."
passionate. She's passionate. Yes. Yes.
Yes, because I've been through every excuse. Like any excuse
Ah.
that someone brings to me, I'm like, "I said that. I
Mm,
did that." And
yeah.
it's like we can't hope, we can't wish, we can't pray our way out of our
Mhm.
financial situation. We have to put in the work, right? And we can't say we want more money,
Mhm.
but yet we're not managing what we have now. And that's what people don't understand. More money is not going to solve your issues.
Mhm.
The money management is going to solve your
Love it.
issues, because I
Mhm.
can give somebody $100,000 today and they can spend it by tomorrow. They got more
Wow.
money, but it didn't solve their issues because they didn't put it where it was supposed to be. But if I gave somebody who was, financially stable, they knew what they were doing with their money, they had their budget. If I gave them that 100,000, they're probably going to know how to go out there and double it, triple it, quadruple it.
Mm.
So
Got
it's
it.
never going to be the amount that you're making, because I have clients who make $50,000 who have more in their savings than somebody who makes six figures. Because again, it's the
Mm.
money management. So I just come at
Understood.
it with, I want you to understand that it's not the outside factors, it's you. So I always tell people, look within yourself. You're going to find the exact answers that you're looking for with your money. And it's not because your parents didn't teach you, because we're grown now. What's the excuse,
Mhm.
right? It's not because school done failed you. Okay, you have the stuff at your fingertips to go figure out what you need to figure out. You're
Right.
just choosing not to, because we're creatures of habit, which means that once we're in a certain cycle, which we're about to get to, is my two cycles that I always talk about. Once we're in those cycles and we're comfortable, we don't want to get out because we are afraid of what's out there. We don't know if it's going to go right, if it's going to go wrong. We're
Mm.
scared, and we've known that we've gotten into survival mode so many times that we know how to get out of it. So
Wow.
I always tell
Mm.
people this. Actually, let's go to
Is
the other
you
one.
need
The
this
first
one?
one
This one?
is yes. So
Okay.
this
Got
is where the majority of people are, especially when they come to me, which
okay.
is my money struggle cycle. So they get excited for payday, right? Because they've been without money for a few days and they're like, "Man, I finally have some money in my pocket. Let's see what we need to do." So that's number one. Okay. And you're relieved because you've been through survival mode so many times and you had to make that $20 stretch for so long until you get paid again. And you're like, "Okay, cool. At least I have something." Then, like I said, people go straight into, let me pay bills. That's the
Mhm.
first thought. Let me be
Mhm.
responsible and go pay bills, because that's what we were taught, right? So they go, they pay their rent, they pay their phone bill, they pay their debt, they pay this, they pay that. Then they look at, okay, well, this is how much I have left in my account.
Mhm. Mhm.
They swipe as they need to. So they'll swipe for gas, they'll swipe for personal stuff, they'll swipe
I am
for
guilty. Yes, I am guilty.
they'll swipe for groceries, right? And nowhere in there do you
Mhm.
see savings, because it's not on the forefront of your mind, because you're thinking
Mm-mm.
you need to pay bills, then
Mhm.
you spend and you try to save what's left. Well, there's normally
That part.
nothing left. So then you see yourself in that financial bind because you don't have a safety net. Right.
Right.
And I understand that, bills and debt are important, yes, but having that safety net is going to definitely take away from that stress, that anxiety. It's
Mm.
really going to help you take care of what you need to so that you can keep it going. So you get paid, you pay bills and debt, then you go into the overspending, then you go into stress and guilt because you open up that bank account and you're like, "Wait a minute, it's getting low and I still got 5 days until I get paid again. What happened?" You start scrolling talking about, "Well, where did it go?" Like, then you go
Oh.
into guilt because you're like, "Well, instead of purchasing this, I could have did this." And you start doing all these scenarios.
That is so true.
Listen, I see it so many times.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Then we go into survival mode. So that's when you start cutting back, you start
Mhm.
borrowing money, you start using credit cards as if that's extra money, right? And it's not. And then you're sitting there and you're waiting for payday. So you are in struggle mode until you get paid again.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you continue this cycle, which most people do, guess what? You're going to get paid again. You're going to get excited. You're going to go pay bills. You're going to show that you have $300 left. You're going to take that 300, you're going to go spend it. Then you're going to be stressed. Then you're going to go and cut back and borrow and use credit cards. And then you're going to be waiting again. So this is literally the paycheck to paycheck cycle that a lot of people are in. I just made it visual. And now people are like, wow, like, yes, this is me. They sound like you. They're like,
printing this out. I am printing this out and I'm putting it on every wall. I mean, it needs to be everywhere. I'm putting it in my car. I didn't put it everywhere. This is like the perfect cycle to really explain all the steps. So kudos to you. You did a good job on this. Yeah.
Print me out something too, Britt. Print me out something too.
I got you. I got you.
So if you're trying to do better, you're going to have to go into the smart money cycle. So as you can see, the very first thing is planning. Remember, I said a budget is not a restriction, it's a plan. So the very first thing is you need to go plan what you're doing with this money, okay? I say give every dollar a job. What does that mean? You need to make sure that if you started with a $2,700 paycheck, you end with zero. But that doesn't mean that you're broke. That means that your bills are paid, you put some in your savings, you invested some, you paid back some debt, you had some
your
spending
7
money.
buckets, correct? Your 7 buckets. Okay. I like that.
So you're planning where it needs to go, and it's for each individual paycheck. So what does that money have to pay for that specific check? Then, as you can see, number 2 is you automatically allocate to your savings first. Okay. So this is you ensuring that yes, you can still spend because spending is on here. Yes, you can still pay your bills, but again, your bills should never be a majority of your income. So you need to go through, and one of my beginning steps is you go find all your information. And then after that, you need to figure out what needs to stay, what needs to go, and what needs to decrease. Because everything that we pay for right now is not made for every season of life that we're going through. So
Can you explain that, Bree? Can you explain that part?
So like when it comes down to, let's say the most popular, which is a gym membership. And people are paying month to month, right? But they're not in the mindset, or they don't have the ability to go to the gym at this time. Why continue to pay for it? That's just money going out.
Because you have the option to pause.
Or you can get rid of it and sign back up. They always doing $1 deals, beginning of the year.
True. Or you can get
doing
rid
all
of
that stuff. So, and then when it comes down to decreasing, I always use myself. So I used to be with Verizon, and I paid $140 for myself, right? Just me on the line.
Dang.
I then switched to Xfinity Mobile and added the 2 kids, and now I pay $90 for 3 lines, unlimited, get the same stuff.
Which is Verizon, so it's like, or they're Time Warner. No, that's Time Warner.
No, they are, but it's like their branch off to it.
Right.
So now it's $30 a line, but people want to pay for the name. People want to have 5 iPads on there. People, like, I know clients who pay $400 or $500 for a phone bill, but then want to say that they're broke. So that's what I'm trying to understand. I mean, get people to understand is that, like, you can still get what you want and you can still do it. And just because it's cheaper doesn't mean that it has to be, bad.
Right. It's like buying the generic brand at the store. Sometimes, like, it's the same cleaning product. It's the same thing.
Yep.
Butter is butter.
But people want to pay for the name. And it's like, I get that. But when you're looking at it in this season of where you are, do you need every single thing that you're paying for? So that's when I tell people, spend some time, go line for line in your bank statements and show yourself where your money has been going. And most of the time people say groceries, they say eating out, they say bills, and they say personal, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, then now you can go in and be more intentional and say, okay, well, this is the amount that I'm going to give this category. So then you can kind of build it from there, but you want to make sure savings automatically, right? Then you go into your paying of the bills and your debt. Right. Then you go into the spending of the money. Well, you don't just stop there, because during the months you want to track your expenses. This is going to show you what you're doing during that month, because then you go to 5, which is adjust and improve. If we continue to do the same stuff and it's not working, we're going to be in the same money struggle cycle that we were in the one before, because you're going to continue to do the same thing, you're going to get the same results. But if you take the time, okay, let's say last month you overspent in eating out, this month you can open your eyes and say, okay, well, I need to watch out for this so that I'm not doing it again. So that's what the adjusting and improving is about, is to see, like, are you doing better? Are you staying the same? Did you get worse? What's going on? Because you want to hit that growth of, okay, my money is multiplying, my money is working for me. And somebody had asked in the comments, what is your definition of money? And I would have to say that money is strictly a tool. You need to leverage money. You need to use money to get where you want to go. So it's like we don't want it to absorb us, as in like, okay, money is just everything. But when you get the money in your possession, what are you using it to do? Because the wealthy, the way that they stay wealthy is they send their money out there for them to multiply.
They
So
sure
they're
do.
always looking at, what am I getting in return? What is my return of that investment that I just gave, right? So they're using it just like they use credit. They leverage their life insurance. They leverage these things because that's what they're made for, right? They're made to get you where you want to go. So that's the only way that I look at money, is it's a tool. How am I going to use this tool to get me where I want to get to?
I love that. I
So
love that, Bree. And these diagrams are very helpful. They're the best. And I mean, I'm 31 and I still need something like this. And I would say, just learning how you said, what money is, and learning how to just give it a job. I love that. I've heard that before, but I mean, your explanation of it makes it clear to understand for sure. So I appreciate that. Jonathan?
Yeah, I really love everything that you broke down, because like as I'm seeing the smart money cycle, and also as you broke down the other cycle, the money struggle cycle, I saw a lot of relatability, and I had to give myself a quick pat on the back, because earlier today I canceled a subscription, so I was excited about that. So just thank you for everything that you're sharing and really breaking down here with your content. But we have some other questions that we want to ask you and want to get to, but we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back with more speaker success in just a moment. Are you a new or budding entrepreneur looking to set your business up for success? Profit Mode is here to help you navigate your entrepreneurial journey with expert education and services. From tax planning and bookkeeping to selecting the right business structure, Profit Mode has you covered. They'll even educate you on how to properly set up your business for building credit so you can grow with confidence. Profit Mode's mission is to provide you with the tools and guidance you need to establish a solid foundation for your business. Whether you're just getting started or you're ready to take the next step, we're here to support your goals. Let Profit Mode help you turn that entrepreneurial dream into a reality, with the knowledge and services to back it up. Your success starts with the right foundation. Contact Profit Mode today to get started. All right. Welcome back to more Speaker Success. We're gonna go ahead and just dive in. So we've been talking about not only your 7 money buckets, and also talking about the producer Britt. Can you put the cycles back on the screen? It just broke my
I'm
mind.
sorry. It's
You
the
give me
smart,
the
the
smart
smart
money
money cycle
cycle,
and the
the
struggle
and the
cycle.
money struggle cycle. And,
Yeah.
and producer Britt, look, this is why I'm at where I'm at, because I need to commit this to
Struggling.
memory. I need to commit the money struggle cycle to memory. You understand? And
Right.
I need to commit the smart money cycle to
I like the
mine as well.
buckets. I like the
Yeah,
bucket.
I like it all.
Yeah.
I like it all. I like it
Yes.
all.
So
So
normally, oh, what you got?
no, go ahead, go ahead.
Oh no! Normally during this segment, Bree, we do ask Jonathan. So we ask Jonathan questions. So now you're our first guest, so we're gonna ask you some questions. So you already answered our first question, but those who are tuning in now, can you give your definition of money one more time?
So, my definition of money is just that money is a tool. So you just
Mm-hmm.
want to make sure that you are leveraging that tool to get where you want to go. So not overthinking it, just putting the money literally where it needs to go so
Mm-hmm.
that it makes the most sense. So if it makes the most sense to pay down that debt, then that's what you're going to do. If it makes the most sense to invest it, then that's what you're going to do. Your future, still being able to spend. So when we first started, he had mentioned that I'm a believer in, you can be on your budget, but you don't have to lose your lifestyle. It's just you're
Mm.
planning it out to
Like that.
where that lifestyle can still happen. You're just not stressing yourself out to do it. Like to go on vacation, you're not coming back wondering if the lights are going to be turned off because you've already put that money to the side and it's separate from your bill money. It's separate from your spending money. It's separate from your
Mm.
debt money. And that's why the 7 money buckets are so important because when you put it in there, like I said, when you don't need it, when you actually need it, it's going to be available.
Got it. Got it.
Mm,
I love that. So for someone
I
that, oh, go
oh, go
ahead,
ahead,
Joe.
go ahead. No,
I'm
no, I just want to let
this
him
is
know.
a private consultation for me right now. Okay, but it's just live, okay?
Right, right.
So
I just
no, go.
I just wanted to let Bree know I appreciate her saying that as money's coming in that you make the determination of where money goes as the tool because some financial coaches and financial individuals out here they'll say turn off your lights they'll say cut
Mhm.
off the Wi-Fi, they'll say throw the phone outside, and you got to pay this and pay that and pay this and pay that. So Bree, I just appreciate you being real enough with us to just give us real information
Mm-hmm.
and
Mhm.
not giving us something that's not even applicable or even like attainable at all. So
Right.
thank you.
And
Thank
when
you.
you go on your TikTok live, do you do Instagram live as well?
Sometimes.
Okay, but when you're on live, you give this information away for free,
Mhm.
correct? See,
Mhm.
and that's what we need right now in this this time that we're in right now, just community. So yeah, I do appreciate that for sure. So our next question, same, Miss Dr. Jones. When did the light come on for you when it came to the budgeting? I know you kind of explained it earlier, but if you could answer Dr. Jones' question.
It first started when, like I said, I was a waitress. I was working for CPS. I was getting money every time I worked, and then I had my state check, and then I also got a mileage check for them. So I was making crazy money in a month, but didn't have anything to show for it.
God.
So it was like, okay, I'm making it, but where is it going? So that was the first time. And like I said, I got on my budget, then I fell off my budget. It was early 20s. You're not, I mean, you into
Mm-hmm.
money, but you try to just go and
Mhm.
have fun with it.
Exactly.
Well,
For sure. For sure.
it was like, I think I was like either 28 or 29. And I was like, all right. So I woke up and checked my bank account. And then I just bursted into tears because I'm like, another time where I got paid and I have nothing to show, like
That's
literally
real,
already in
Bree.
the negative. And I didn't even, I wasn't even able to see the money be deposited.
Right. Right.
So
Mm.
that's I just okay, I had my little crying session and
Right.
then I was like, okay, before I turn 30, I got to get this together. And by the time I'm 30, I have to be, smooth sailing with it. Not saying I had to be perfect with it, but at least seeing this money because like, I'm
Mm-hmm.
married, I got kids, like
Yeah.
we out here in Houston by ourselves. We just want to really build. So I was like, yeah, no. So I was hitting my husband up, like, what do we pay for? What do we have? I'm getting rid of this. I got rid of
Love
cable. And he's like,
that.
what are you doing?
What are you doing?
He's like, all right now. But I'm like, nope, this gotta go, this gotta go. And so it was really just, I don't know, I was just so tired. And that's what I tell people. You can say that you're tired, but until
Mhm.
you truly hit your financial rock bottom is what I call it. But I don't think it's like, I mean, I'm not saying it as if you're out on the street and you don't have anything to your name. What I'm saying is
Mhm.
inside, you've hit the point of where you're like, enough is enough. I'm
Yeah.
sick and tired of doing the same thing and I'm actually ready to put in the change. So I was ready to the point where nothing was going to stop me. So that's where you need to get to is You have to be so tired of, like I said, it's not outside factors, it's you.
Mhm.
So you have to be so tired of you
Yeah.
and what you're doing. And that's going to make the change, because I can teach people all day long, but until
Right.
they implement it, it's still not going to change anything.
Mhm.
So the ones that it clicks to, I can tell like they're ready. The other ones, like, I don't mind repeating myself. You can come on my live every day and I will repeat myself until it clicks for you,
Uh-huh.
because like I said, I understand the
Mhm.
mind set around it, and I understand how we think and why we think this way, and the unresolved trauma, right? And it doesn't always have to be negative trauma, like
Yeah.
absolutely, crazy
Mhm.
trauma. It's just your story with what you've been through with money. It might have been an abusive relationship with money. It might have been your parents never had money. It might have been that your parents did have a lot of money and they never had like taught you anything, and now you're an adult and you don't have
Mhm.
any kind of
Yeah, just
education on
recollection of how to do
right.
anything with
Right.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's
Mhm.
like you're just spending it. So it really took me saying, "All right, enough is enough." Like
Mm.
that's really when it happened, and that's when I said, "You know what? I got to get closer to God. I got to get this family in order, and I got to get my finances in order."
Love that. I love that
Mm.
for you.
Powerful.
Hand clap for Bree. I love that for you because you are maybe 400,000 followers in. And what's next, Bree? What's next?
Mm.
So I actually have a lot. So I want
Okay, give us
to
a little bit. What you got?
I want to write my own financial children's book. So that's one of the goals that I am doing this year. And like I said, I already have. So we were talking about this earlier, but I
You've
cashed
already
a
saved for that.
She
yes.
she
So
So
she
I
I
she's
know
putting.
you
cashed
saved for
I seen the video.
that. I
I seen
see.
the video with her putting money
yeah.
in one of the envelopes for the
That.
children's book. I seen that.
So yeah, I use budget binders, and I have envelopes for all of the things that I'm saving for. So
Mhm.
I have what I call high priority. So that's like emergency fund, everybody's individual savings, car
Mhm.
maintenance, house, repairs, things like that. That's considered my high priority. And then I have my low priority, which is like vacation and birthdays and holiday season and fun and just things that I can spend on.
Mhm.
And then I also added my goal binder this year. So I have my
Mm.
2025 goals, and the book is one of them. So I've been putting in there my new investment, like I said, that I'm saving for is in there. I'm not really sure what I'm going to invest in, but I'm going to have the
Mhm.
money, when
Yeah,
I'm
you already.
ready.
Yeah.
So that's one of my big goals, is my children's finance book. And then I also want to help other people
Mhm.
build their businesses as well. So I want to become, and I know it might not be this year, but I want to become a US based printing service. So I
Ah.
print my own items. So I print all of my savings challenge books. I print all of my budget planners. So I want to
Girl, you a
eventually have a
one-stop shop for real.
Oh my
I
One-stop
told you
shop
I
goodness.
for
do it
real.
all. I do
Bree
it
said,
Oh
all.
my goodness.
ain't no middleman. Ain't no middleman. I'm getting all mine. I feel you on that.
Get all the coin.
That's why I'm
Get
like, God,
get
I
all
need
the
that
coin.
team.
Yeah, all the
I need,
coins onto yourself.
I need.
I
But then I
love
stress
that.
myself out. So
Well, yeah. Because are you content creating and budgeting full time? Is this your full
mhm,
time?
mhm.
Nice.
Mm.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, Bree, we
Yep.
thank you so
So
much for coming on to the show today, and
yes.
Most
your first
definitely.
guest, Jonathan.
I hope it was good. I hope it was good. I hope it
Oh
was
my
good.
gosh, you were amazing. This
It
is
was
a
great.
great way to start the week off for real. For real.
Yes.
Man.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Amazing. Bree, thank you so much. Just to echo what producer Britt said, we appreciate everything that you shared and just sharing your story with us, right? Just sharing your story, sharing some information with us. So a true privilege to have you on the show.
And Bree,
And
can you let us know where to follow you and where to find you, where to find your budget books, everything.
So I am, like I said, I'm on IG, I'm on TikTok, I'm on YouTube, I'm Facebook. Threads, Lemonade, I'm everywhere. But it's b.budgeted. The only one that has the underscore is on IG. But other than
Got it.
that, it's just b.budgeted everywhere. And yeah, so I am very consistent with posting.
Hmm.
Um, and I
I would
actually
say,
take
yeah, you
people
are.
on
Yeah, you are.
I take people on my journey. So right now I'm doing a 60 days hard challenge. It's just like the 75 hard physical,
Mhm.
workout challenge, except for it is 60 days of saving and money mindset, and you answer prompts, and you have to listen to a money mindset or just a regular mindset podcast or
Mm.
audio book. So it's different things to get people to um get
Get
that habit
engaged.
of doing it.
Yeah, yeah, get engaged
Yeah.
and get the habits. Yeah, I
I
And
totally
like
I
it.
show
get it.
people me doing it, so it's not like you said, you saw me doing the cash stuffing, so it's not that I'm just
Uh-huh.
telling people what to do. I show them that I do it as well. So there's so many videos of me doing the savings challenges, or like she's showing me breaking down like how to get a month ahead on your bills, or how to actually do a savings challenge, or what percentage should go here and go there. So I definitely break it down, and then the longer form is going to be on YouTube, but
Love
very
that.
consistent.
Love that. Proud
Okay.
of you. So happy to meet
Thank
you.
you.
Congratulations on all your success and many, many more. Yeah, I'm excited to continue to see your journey because this is amazing.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
for sure. Thank you so much, Bree. Jonathan, I'm gonna kick it to you for your final thought.
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Thank you, Bree. Man. So y'all, this was Teach Me Tuesday. Man, I'm still fired up right now. Just getting to hear learn from Bree, and just getting to hear about the 7 buckets. The seven. I need to go back and watch this episode again. But y'all, my final thought tonight is, just as we talked about uh, having um, having the awareness, right, with where you're spending your money, having the awareness with what you're doing with these dollars and these coins. Figure out a way to where we can break this cycle, just like Bree talked about. Okay, so my final thought tonight is, just think, where are you spending money and you're not going to the gym, right? Where are you spending money where you're not using that subscription? What are some things that you're doing that it's time to go ahead and cut those things out so we can make that adjustment, and then we can get that coin back, right? Because that's what I'm going to do. Just like I told you earlier, I cut off an Audible subscription, and I'm going to get into doing a little bit more digging and finding out some other areas I can cut back so that ultimately I can increase. Family, if you have not hit that subscribe button down there, make sure to smash that subscribe button so you can become a member of the Speak Your Success community. But until next time, I'm Jonathan Jones. That's producer Britt. Remember, speak your success, believe in your greatness, and continue to create the life and business of your dreams. Why would you and why should you live any other way?